innovative and creative actions. That's for you. Okay, let's get started. Welcome to the debate number 2. My name is Yoko Ishikura, and I have been hosting this series for about a year and a half. Company meetings will be transparent and efficient with if we use digital application or platforms such as Zoom. Both sides have 7 minutes each. And for the first round, affirmative side starts with a definition of each term, which means company meetings. What do we mean by company meetings? What do we mean by transparent? What do we mean by efficient? And then the affirmative side will give a couple of arguments to support that statement. The second part is taken by the negative side. In the negative side, you can refute the definition, but probably you don't, just for the sake of time. And the negative side will oppose that statement. Company meetings will be transparent and efficient when we use the digital application or platform such as Zoom. And so each team will have 7 minutes. And then we will have the second round. And the second round starts with the affirmative side, refuting or making your support even stronger. I believe this was done by 7 minutes. And the negative side does the same thing. And at the end, each side will have about 3 minutes or so for the summary.
Let's start from the definition of this topic. The topic is meeting at companies where become transparent and efficient with use of digital platforms such as Zoom. Meeting at companies means all kinds of meetings, such as colleagues, clients, domestic meeting, and overseas, and so forth. And transparency, it's clarity of what's going on. And efficiency, it's the amount of effort for meeting. Recently, due to the effect of COVID-19, more and more laborers have started working from home. For these 2 weeks, I have never been to my office and working at home completely. As a matter of course, meetings have been held using digital platforms such as Zoom, Skype, Meet, Teams by Microsoft. And if COVID-19 had spread before the beginning of the internet, the meeting would have been a dream. So from our team, from my point of view, the communication at the meeting, mutual communication. So there are always speakers and listeners. Therefore, I would like to state the reason for supporting the topic from two viewpoints. It's speakers and listeners.
Okay, before we start, we would like to share our definition of transparent and efficient. For us, transparent means that it is clear and people can see that they are fair and honest. In addition, efficient means that doing a job quickly and well. Nowadays, in Japan, due to COVID-19, many people tend to use online communication such as WebEx and Zoom to avoid infection of coronavirus. However, after solving problems of COVID-19, we strongly believe that face-to-face meetings are superior to online meetings for the following reasons. First of all, it is difficult for us to state our true feelings, which means honne in Japanese. We think that Japanese people usually honne is expressed only after meetings because many people are shy. In addition, in this COVID-19 situation, world governments held online meetings. However, they cannot express their honne or true feelings because there are no chances to chat without the chatting time. Moreover, it is hard to read people's emotions or reactions online
Okay, so
Yeah.
by utilizing a digital platform such as Zoom, not only the meeting itself, but also the work before and after the meeting will be lean and more efficient, I think. First, it eliminates the traditional constraints of meetings such as time, place, and number of people who participate in the meeting. Since all the participants do not have to be gathered at one place, meeting times can be more flexible. So, and also we can save the commuting time, and people can be joined from anywhere in the world, and we could save the time and the cost. Also, there is no need to limit the number of participants as in a conference room. So this is a very big point, very big advantage. And moreover, meeting materials and minutes can be shared to all members at the same time, and it shortens the preparation time before and after a meeting.
I would like to add some statistical information on our opinion issued by the Japan Institute for Labor Policy and Training, that they had questionnaire for 1,172 companies whose the companies which already installed telephone conference, and 82% of the companies answered that they could reduce traveling time, and also 76% of companies answered that they could reduce cost of traveling time. So, and also they 48% of companies answered that they could reduce meeting time. So I think the negative side's opinion, that assertment that people tend to have more meetings when they can easily set up telephone conferences. I think it will be overcome by making some rules that they have to put priority on the meetings, and they should not have that easily have the telephone conference.
Yes, I partially agree that an online meeting can save a lot of money than a face-to-face meeting. However, especially in business, building relationship is the most important thing in Japan. For instance, when people negotiate a big deal, customers tend to trust face-to-face meeting because they like to talk freely, and it is easy to make better relationships. As a result, we can earn a lot of profit, although people have to pay commuting expenses insignificant compared to the money gained in big deals. Of course, in the COVID-19 situation, online meeting is better to avoid infection. But after the coronavirus situation is resolved, we believe solving problems. We believe that face-to-face communication is superior to online meeting, depending on the situation.
So Google Cloud is superior to paper material, but I think it is a comparison between digital data and paper. It's not a comparison between online meeting and real meeting. In real meeting, we also utilize digital data.
Let's go to the summary, last section.
The big key point is we can have two options. Perhaps one is face-to-face communication. The second is online communication. The third is combination of online and actual communication. For example, how about broadcasting? When we checking the news, there is a broadcast about the weather, like storming. There is a meeting at the broadcast room, and broadcaster has information and can view the information by using the video, using the camera of what is happening at the place of the storming. So it means that we can combine it.
Before we think which is superior, I think we must think why transparency and efficiency are important for us. I think transparency and efficiency, in other words, can be set up. Trust and working happiness. If so, I believe it needs mindful relationship. And I believe that analog face-to-face communication brings it. That's my notion. Thank you.
The debate should be as clear. So if you think that the sort of hybrid model is the better solution as a solution, but you have to argue from your view, from your point, rather than trying to come up with something different, because we're not trying to develop the better solution per se. We're trying to argue. We are trying to practice how to argue from a certain viewpoint. So in that sense, I think Koji's comment is quite relevant. Even though the statement says that the online, the company meetings will be more efficient and more transparent with the use of digital media, you know, when it comes to what kind of meetings we would like to have over the long run, we can have the digital as well as real. And we may have a very, very good combination of the two. And so that seems to be the better or the good solution as of now, in the same way as the hybrid model of teaching education, both in classroom with with a lot of interaction and also the online type of things. So I thought it was quite interesting. And that gave me quite a bit of ideas as to what the statement should be. And the statement could be in many ways, and it depends upon the objective of the debate. But the debate form, I think, can be used for a lot of other things. I hope that you will use the form of debate much more casually for any kind of options or any kind of things that you might be thinking about.